Have you ever wondered what people think of you based on the in-game CSGO skins that you're using? Well, wonder no longer, because today I will be telling you what your USP-S skin says about you. Let's get into it. Now, I feel like the default USP-S is one of those skins that people use even if they have the chance to get a different USP-S skin, just because it's so clean. Like, you have the 2 green dots on the irons, it's just straight black, it obviously doesn't cost you anything. This skin is actually really nice. It's kind of similar to the vanilla AK in that regard. I'm saying it right here and now. The Cyrex is the greatest budget USP-S skin in the game. Yeah, I know, there are a lot of good budget USP-S skins, but the Cyrex is just a classic, man. I mean, it has the red, the black, the white. It is clean as can be and cheap as can be. A field test one of these is $1.15. If that is not an incredible deal, I don't know what is. The Whiteout is a really interesting skin because there are 2 main stereotypes that I've seen in-game from people using it. One is the absolute complete skin collector. This person loves collecting low float skins, loves collecting clean skins, putting different stickers on them. This guy probably owns the MP7 Whiteout as well, along with the P250 and, of course, the USP-S. Now, the other type of guy who uses the Whiteout is the wannabe skin collector but doesn't really have a lot of money to spend on skins. This guy probably has a field-tested one, and it looks really, really bad, but he likes it because it's a Whiteout. It might look clean to him. He might even like the battered look. As long as he has a nice collector's skin like the Whiteout, he doesn't care what float it's in. And to be honest, I kind of respect that. The USP-S Guardian is my personal favorite USP-S skin in the game. I adore this skin. I think it's basically as perfect as you can get to a USP-S skin. Now, do I think it's the best budget USP-S? No, because it's a little bit more expensive than the Cyrex, and I think more people in general like the Cyrex more than the Guardian. However, for the stereotypes on this skin, there is only one that I have noticed that is particularly strong, and that is the guy who uses the USP-S Guardian loves to play Office. I don't know why, but whenever you load into an Office lobby, there is a good chance that there is someone in the server that uses the USP-S Guardian. The guy that uses the USP-S Overgrowth in the year 2022 is an absolute certified OG. He's been playing the game probably since the Bravo case came out, and he just never bothered to switch off of the USP Overgrowth. Yeah, no, I don't really know why you would still use the skin in 2022. It does have a nice OG vibe, I will say that, but man, it is pretty expensive for how it looks, and the stat track prices are kind of ridiculous. So yeah, if this guy uses the USP-S Overgrowth, he probably has other skins from other old collections like the 2013 cases and the Bravo case, and if it has a stat track counter, the chances are it'll have tens of thousands of kills and he will one-tap you every single pistol round. Your cranium is not safe ever. See, the USP-S is actually really interesting because there are 2 distinct types of people that use this skin. There is A, the OG that has been playing this game for a really long time, probably has a stat track counter on it, probably has thousands of kills, you'll probably get fucked in the ass when you go up against him on pistol round, and he is a threat to your life. However, there is option B, the guy who knows that this skin is for OGs, and for OGs that fuck people in the ass on pistol round, and use it to try and look like one of them. Maybe it's like an intimidation tactic, maybe they think they're that good, but they aren't that good. I'm sorry, USP-S Stainless users, but there's a good chance you fit into either of these 2 categories. Or, there is also a chance that you just like how it looks because it is a sexy ass skin. But I have seen a lot of people in A and B. I won't lie to you. The blueprint is also really interesting because back in the day, back when it first came out, it used to be just a great budget USP. And that's about it. It was nothing more than that. It was like a slightly worse Cyrex. You got it because it was cheap and it looked pretty good. Now that the prices have inflated a shitload, the only people that use the blueprint are the ones who unboxed one back in the Operation Hydra days and don't really care about skins and don't really check the market, and they don't know how much it's risen in value. These people I don't see a lot. Skill level kind of moderate, and they will be a threat to you. But yeah, chances are they don't really care about skins, and they just got this one because it was cheap back in the day. Do people even know this skin exists? Like, I'm gonna be honest with you, I've seen this skin maybe twice in my CSGO career. You really just never see it. You just never see it. Now, I will say, the one time that I for sure know that I saw this skin, the guy was just trolling on Agency in like Silver 2. So, I don't know. If you use this skin, you're either a distinguished gentleman or you just like to troll. Yeah. The USP-S Kill Confirmed used to be kind of like the basic bitch skin for people who had a lot of money to spend on the game. Like, if you had this skin, you probably had a Doppler knife and a Vulcan AK and an Asimov op. Like, you had all of the high tier basic skins in your loadout, and it looked good. It just wasn't super like crazy or interesting. Now the prices on this skin has gone out the fucking roof. They are crazy. A minimal wear USP-S Kill Confirmed will cost $80, and people have realized this, so they have sold their USP-S Kill Confirms for a better knife or for car parts or, you know, whatever else they need in their real day-to-day life. The people who still use it probably are just kind of stuck in their ways, don't really want to change their loadout that much, or they have a ton of money to spend on CSGO. So, you know how I said that the Cyrex was the best budget USP-S skin? Well, if you are truly down to your last few cents, you're going to want to look at the lead conduit, because this skin is really good. I mean, I don't know why it's so cheap, if I'm being completely honest with you. Yeah, the grip color is kind of whatever, it's just kind of like a dark sandy color, but the rest of it is a nice dark gray. It's engraved. It looks nice. There are intricate little details. I mean, this is a nice skin. This is a genuinely good skin, and you can get it for dirt cheap. Seriously, if you are looking for a truly, truly bottom of the barrel budget USP-S skin, check out the lead conduit. The Noir, apart from being one of the best USP-S skins in the entire game, I always kind of paired with the Kill Confirmed. Like, they were always sort of the dynamic duo of the high-tier USP-S skins. Sort of a similar relationship to, like, the Dragon Lore and Medusa, or the Vulcan and the Bloodsport. Like, if you had a lot of money to spend on this game, then you would get one or the other. But now, the Kill Confirmed price has gone way up in value, and a lot of people just aren't willing to spend that kind of money on a USP-S skin. And so now the dynamic duo is sort of the Noir and the Traitor, which I think is really interesting. The second half to the Noir Traitor duo I was just talking about. This skin is crazy good. I mean, this is probably one of the best new skins we've gotten in a long, long time. If you use this skin, you probably have great taste in CSGO skins. Or you might have a fully red loadout, and this is just kind of another piece in your collection. I've seen a lot of red loadouts that use the Traitor as the red USP-S skin. The Cortex is the skin for the common man of CSGO. And I don't necessarily mean basic, like I mean some other skins. The Cortex, it's interesting, it's unique, it's a pretty funky skin. It's not one size fits all with the Cortex. Not everyone is going to love this skin. However, there just happen to be a lot of people that use it, even though I don't think it's basic. If you use this skin, you're probably just a normal CSGO player who wanted a fairly cheap but good-looking USP-S skin. I can't believe this skin is a blue. I cannot wrap my head around it. This skin is super, super nice. Although I do have one gripe with it, and that is that the flower is towards the end of the pistol and not near the grip. That does kind of annoy me a little bit. But regardless, this is a beautiful, beautiful skin. If you like this skin, you're probably an artsy person. You might do digital art, physical art, whatever, but you're probably a little bit more educated on art than the rest of us dumbasses in the CSGO scene. And you're probably quite an amazing person to be around. People probably like you. So yeah, be happy if this is your favorite USP-S skin. So before I get into this skin, I have a very important distinction that I need to make. If the Neo-Noir and the Kill Confirmed were kind of like the classic dynamic duo of high-tier USP-S skins, the Torque and the Cyrex are the low-tier dynamic duo of USP-S skins. Back in the day, before the Cortex existed, I would see the Cyrex or the Torque all the time in low-budget inventories because those were just two good options that everybody wanted to use. Nowadays, since the Cortex came out, I never see the Torque being used anymore, except if it's used with the new Ninjas in Pajamas logo. Why isn't this skin used more? No, I'm serious. Like, the orange Anolis is a really, really good skin, and the souvenirs for it aren't that expensive. They really are not that bad, but for some reason, I never see this gun in game. Come on, guys. Come on. Let's step up our game. Let's step up our game as a community. Let's try and give the orange Anolis a chance. Listen, this skin is not terrible. There are a lot worse skins in this game. But if you use this skin, man, I gotta flame you, my boy. I'm sorry. Every single time I've seen this skin, it has been on some edgy ass guy's profile. He has a fucking edgy anime profile picture. It's probably named some dumb bullshit that means it's probably some Japanese text that means like infinite pain, infinite sadness. Bro, listen, I'm not saying you're edgy if you use this skin, but that's the message I'm receiving if you use this skin.